tempo, light and dark.
Hi everyone! Oh my gosh, I am so happy to be filming again. I just got so tired near the end of my pregnancy that I really just wanted to sleep. Which, you know, hey, I'm making a person, so I gave myself a little bit of grace. I had a little girl about a week ago, and I am just super stoked to be a new mom again. Again, I have 2 little ones already before her, so 3 little ones. Get it together. I created this super summery look for you guys. I really love it. I've been envisioning it ever since I got 2 things. 1, I got these Wet n Wild pro highlighting powders, whatever, that are limited edition, which is absolute crap. They shouldn't be. And I got L'Oreal eyeshadow in Amber Lights, and I just had this look in mind when I bought them, which was like a month ago. Let me know what you think. Give me a comment down below and a thumbs up, all that jazz. So I hope you enjoy this video. Keep watching and you'll see this glory. So today we're going to start out with the face first. Pardon my mirror right here. I have a different setup. My bedroom is currently filled with baby stuff, so I have this different setup and I just could not get my mirror in the shot. And plus I'm blind and I need to be like this close to the mirror. So I have a lot of breakouts today. I just had a baby, so when that happens you get hormones, you know, all that jazz. So, but I'm just going to even out my texture of my skin using this Smashbox Photo Finish foundation primer, and it's pore minimizing, but really it kind of just overall gives you a smooth complexion, so that way like the foundation goes over it easier. And so I'm going to put this where I have pores, and then also the cracks of my nose, and then I'm going to tap it, and I'm also going to put it on my cheeks and chin because I have a lot of texture. Sorry it's been so long since I filmed. I got so tired near the end of my pregnancy, and then eventually I just, you know, had a baby. I'm going to use this Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation. I've been using this non-stop. I got it right before I stopped filming, and I was so stoked to use it in a video, and that I had a baby. So now I'm using Fair to Light Neutral. This is like the perfect shade for me. I'm going to put this on the back of my hand, just 1 full pump, and it's super runny. It's very serum-like. I'm going to use this Real Techniques beauty sponge, and I love it. I got it to replace my beauty blender, and it's just perfect. It's perfect. I'm never buying a beauty blender again. And then I'm going to take another half pump to cover my forehead and just a little bit extra coverage around my blemishes. I'm going to use the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. That is the Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer, and I have mine in Fair Neutral. And I'm going to use this as a highlighting element, and then also it's going to cover my under eye circles because Lord knows I have some darkness from being awake every hour. And I actually learned to use as like a little bit of this. It goes a really long way. I always saw girls like pile it on, so I just tried it that way first, and not my cup of tea because it is pigmented. So by highlighting the center of my face, it will make my face look more lifted, and it'll just bring attention to my eyes, which is what I want. See, I'm like pulling this concealer down my cheek and I still get great coverage. And during the summer when I get sweaty, I just like to have as little of concealer as possible because I feel like it gets really heavy really quick. Then I'll be using my Ben Nye Natural Set Colorless Powder. I like to tap this out into the cap and then use a tapered highlighting brush from Sigma F35, and I'm going to use this to set underneath my eyes. And then I'll also put it on my eyelids to help my shadows out. Then I'll also take that powder just a little bit, like where I'm going to put like my other face products, like my bronzers and stuff, so that way it just blends easier. If you hear little grunting noises, because my little one is right there because I can't be far from her. Next, I'm going to put on a new highlight. This is the Wet n Wild highlighting palette powder in the shade Precious Petals. This is limited edition, which is absolute bullcrap. It should be totally permanent for the rest of their life ever, but it's an amazing highlighter. Look how pigmented it is. Just do you see that? Do you see that? Yeah. I like to be super glowy no matter what, but that's just me. Using that same brush, I'm going to put this on the cheekbones. I'm gonna put it down my nose, lip, chin, just a little because I have blemishes down there, and then over my eyebrows because, you know. I'm going to be using the Marc Jacobs contour palette. It is the Dream Filter Instamark, and I'm going to take this angled Sephora brush. It's supposed to be like an angled blush brush or something, but I like to use it for contour. I'm gonna put this right underneath my cheekbones, going from my ear to towards my mouth, and I'm also going to bring it up to the sides of my head. I will be using this Too Faced Black Book of Bronzers. You don't need to buy this whole thing. Actually, it might have been a limited edition, but I'm going to use Sunny Bunny, which is a permanent one of their bronzers. You can get this in the full size at like Sephora, and I'm going to just dip my brush into that same brush and bronze up the outer parts of my face. I like this bronzer because it gives it a nice sheen. It looks glittery in the pan, but it's not really glittery. It's not really glittery. It's just, it looks like you're glowing. I'm going to bake underneath my contour using the Ben Nye powder. I love baking with this powder because I don't feel guilty because it's such a massive thing of powder, and it was like 10 bucks. If you don't know what baking is, the purpose of it is to recreate that super sharp line. And you're going to let that sit for a little bit. Well, and then you brush it away. It'll look good. It'll look good. Now I'm going to take the MAC blush in Peaches. This is the color. A little blush brush, and I'm going to dust this on my cheeks. I like to keep it towards the back of my cheek. Otherwise it makes my cheeks look really full. If you want to make your cheeks look fuller, you should bring it forward more. And then I'm going to take the Wet n Wild highlight in crown of my canopy. It's just a little bit too dark for me to be an actual highlight, so I like to just top my blush off with that. Then I'm going to do my brows. I'm by no means a brow expert. I just do what I think looks alright and go with it. Okay, better, don't worry. Now I'm going to wipe away this bakage. I'm just going to use a big fluffy brush and ta-da! Sharp contour. So today for the eyes, I'm going to use the Morphe 35C palette. Full matte palette. I really like it personally. This is the E40 brush from Sigma. I'm going to use this to dust this light peach color right here into my crease. And a little bit above my crease, I'm really making this a blown out look. Circular motions and then windshield wiper motions. And I'm bringing this all the way into the inner corner. I will be taking this Morphe M506 brush and this darker peach shade here, and I'm going to be sweeping that in the crease as well, but more precisely. You can go back in with your fluffy brush with no extra product and just really swirl those colors together so they marry. Then taking this bright orange color on the end here and a dome-shaped pencil brush, I'm going to just put that in the center of my crease. And then back with that Morphe brush and that other peach shade, I'm going to just marry those two together. then with my fluffy brush, the Sigma one, I'm going to just blend it, no additional product. I'm going to be using this L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in the color Amber Rush. I think it's gorgeous. I'm just going to be using my finger. I'm going to put this all over my lid. Then I'm going to take this Too Faced shader brush and I'm going to just kind of put that as close to the crease as I can without interfering with the other colors. And then taking this warm brown right here, little blender brush from Morphe, I'm going to just slightly darken up the outer corner. Not much though. And then a little bit on the inner corner too. Then using this Too Faced shader brush and that first shade that we used in our transition, I'm going to sweep that under my lower lash line. Then taking that tapered pencil brush, I'm going to go in with that darker peach shade that we were using and do the same thing. And using this Jumbo eyeshadow pencil by NYX in the color Milk, I'm going to line my waterline. It's okay that it gets on the lower lash line a little bit because I'm going back in with an eyeshadow, with the Amber Lights eyeshadow. I'm using this MAC brush in 214. I like it for my lower lash line when I want to get specific colors in there. It's very dense. Dipping into that Amber Lights. Then back in with that pencil brush just to blend out the edges. And then with a flat definer brush, I'm going to go in with that dark brown that we were using. And I'm going to take that really, really close to my lash line. Right underneath that Amber Light. And I'm going to be using the Lash Sensational Luscious Full Fan Effect Mascara by Maybelline. Then I'll be lining my lips with this CoverGirl lip liner in 210 Seduce. Then I'm going to be using the MAC lipstick in Modesty. And then for a ombre effect, I'm going to be taking this concealer and just tapping a little bit in the center. And last but not least, we will set our face, and I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Setting Spray. And this is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day and that you just keep doing you, boo. My enemy, my ally, prisoners, then we're free, it's a thriller. I'm seeing the pain, seeing the pleasure, nobody but you.